What is a fandom community? Telling Google this question gives you the answer: a social group that holds a strong and active interest in a specific subject or genre. Everything has a fandom and community, from a TV show to a video game or book series, or even to a specific musical band. Each community has its reputations. Those outside it respect some, whilst others are chastised for their past or current sins. For instance, The Lord of the Rings is regarded as the most respected communities among its members and by those who aren't even into it. But compare it to a community like My Hero Academia, and the reception is a full 360 degrees to the other direction. It is often criticized for its aggressiveness and its controversial shipping, which leaves it with a poor reputation that can put off any new members or make existing ones leave in disgrace. But today, I want to talk about a specific fandom community, one that is well known for its infamy and its criticism: CountryHumans, a topic that has been discussed many times and may not need another one of these stupid and low effort bitch fests, but if I were to discuss it, then I'll be damned to put great effort into it, even for a first timer like myself. But anyway, before we can jump into this topic, firstly, however, we'll need to understand how this fandom community was made. This fandom is often shrouded in mystery for its clear lack of origins. Simply put, it is sometimes difficult to extract specific dates for these. However, once you dig deep into this topic, you'll be surprised by how it originated and its predecessor. 2009 saw the world be introduced to Poland Ball. Its origins are quite trivial. In September of that year, a British user named Falco created the little creature in the set of comics to troll a Polish user named Wojak or Wojak to mock his broken English on the German site at the time called imageboard.net. Little did he know, his little Poland Ball would influence and create a community like no other. It wouldn't be long until other users on that site would join in the action and create their own comics, some of better quality than others for the time. This ball would reach sites like Facebook by the same year and Reddit by 2011, with its art style mostly sharing the same low-quality MS Paint illustrations. Eventually, this series of comics created by many within this community hit YouTube from 2012 to 2017, with some creators getting up to hundreds of thousands of views and subscribers. The content, which was mostly made with these now called country balls, consisted of satire that was political or not, historical, or even national stereotypes. Around this time, between 2014 and 2017, a new community was created using country balls, but instead, it would take these balls and apply a human body to them, thus creating the Frankenstein that is CountryHumans. Whilst information regarding the first CountryHumans is quite scarce, we do know its rise began around 2017. Its popularity was quite overshadowed, however, by country balls by then. It wouldn't take until mid to late 2018 for it to really kick off. The fandom saw its growth in Russia between November and December of 2017 before it grew to other countries the following year, with it reaching Southwest Asia in 2020. Back to 2018, the community had become well known for its art style: round heads, black outlined eyes with empty white sclerae. Countries like the UK, France, the USA, Russia, and Germany began to be popularized by those in the fandom. From artworks to animation memes, the golden era had begun. 2019 saw its rise through animation on YouTube, with YouTubers like JunarCraft19, Toriku Sutaru, Mooney, and etc. elevating the fandom's popularity to the point where it almost tied with its predecessor Country Balls. However, during this time, a certain form of content would be drawn and shared around the community that would change the perspective of those in it or outside it. One that has kind of been in the fandom since its inception: shipping.
No, that's terrible!
The shipping between certain countries really stoked discourse and toxicity between its members and those outside it, especially those in country balls, and especially a certain True Durnil. Nevertheless, the fandom continued to grow even into the hell that was 2020, and the quality improved to the fandom's best artists. I remember watching CountryHumans during that time. Given that being stuck at home was boring enough, at least it gave me something entertaining to watch and gradually get interested in the fandom. However, like all good things, they don't last forever. Post-2020 into 2021, the popularity of CountryHumans had started to sour. YouTubers like JuneArtcraft19 dropped their last animation featuring CountryHumans in July of 21, with others like AliCurzostar2 disappearing off the face of the website entirely, or others like MarkerCat that stayed in the community long enough for them to be a piece of shit. I am keeping this short so I can make lengthy shorts regarding wherever these YouTubers are, innocent or messed up, in the future. There are many reasons for its downfall, but to put it simply, the deletion of certain CountryHuman wikis, to many fans, members and YouTubers aging up and moving on, to just simple interest just being worn out. By 2022, the fandom was kind of dead by then. It still had a collection of loyal fans, but it was clear the glory days of this community were over and was scraping by as new faces came and old ones left. Quite the end to a community. You might be wondering, why am I still in this fandom? Why do I still like it? Why do I still post about it? Even after everything, the drama, the problems, the toxicity, and the decline, why bother staying? It could be my interest in it, or the loyalty, or whatever, but I feel it's the uniqueness of it. It's what makes it interesting, it's what makes it controversial, it's what makes it unique. Sounds corny? Good. What I mean is, it's what gives it more character, more sui generis than other communities. Sure, its controversies are justifiable and reasonable, but aren't all fandoms and communities like that? So then, what makes CountryHumans unique? I have mixed feelings considering the low representation, romanticizing, glorifying stereotypes, but then there's also creativity and talent. I would say the CH fandom is a creative but problematic fandom. People being creative in visualizing countries as humans, creating illustrations of historical events instead of just focusing on lands and rulers, it could also make history more interesting and approachable, and I like how different artists have their own interpretations of countries and their relationships. In the end, every fandom has a bunch of weirdos, including us, and I see what's wrong with it, but the people are nice. That's what makes a fandom community unique. It is its people that hold it together and share the same interests. And sure, their ways may be offsetting and all, that's every fandom for you. What do you think?